Welcome to Life Skills TTP. Today we're going to talk about behavior. And I'm gonna use myself, in peer-to-peer, the power of shared experiences. I'm going to use myself. I'm going to talk about my own behavior, how I even got into peer-to-peer mental health and seeking that kind of outside help from external sources outside of your family. And I'm going to talk about one of the first times I actually went and said, please help me. And it was the late 80s, early 90s. I had 2 days off. I was a manager at a fast food place, and I had 2 days off. But I had been drinking like a fish. And if you know any of my stories or anything on here before a certain time, 2005, they're going to have some alcohol attached to it. After that, I'm good. But it's going to have some of that attached to it. Well, my body doesn't let me ruin it, which means I can only drink a certain amount. I start puking up yellow. I can't drink anymore. Literally cannot, no matter what. I tried it many times back then. Go to the liquor store, try beer, do this, mix orange juice with it. I can't. Throw it up every time. This is how my body works. So I have the shakes, and if you know anything about detoxing, and yeah, I do that because I got allergies. You guys probably will never hear my real voice unless I get it clear. I get it clear. So my body can't take it anymore. And if you know anything, it's just as bad or worse if you're like coming down off heroin. Alcohol is just as bad. People don't understand that detoxing off of that stuff, that's why you have to go places. You can pass away. Things can happen to you. And so I go to this program. Now, see, back then, it was different. Back then, you could show up before a certain time. They evaluate you. They had people who would come, evaluate you, make sure, okay, this, and that. If they had a bed, okay, what's your circumstance? You give them an ID. I said, no, I work. You ask you if you're homeless. They'll set you up and everything. I go there. She was very nice. Gave me the intake. She took me to where the bed was. She walked me over to where the coffee was. You're more than welcome to some coffee or whatever. Lights out. I believe it was 9 or something like that. And that was it. Like, it blew my mind. I was like, oh, I'm looking for police. I'm looking for something to happen. But it doesn't. And so I wake up in the morning, I feel better, I get the coffee. I'm less shaky. I got the coffee, but I'm still shaking. Now, I got another 24 hours before I gotta go to work. Now, I can't stay here another 24 hours. I have to commit, the inpatient and stuff. And I'm like, no, I have to go back to work. So what I did is I hung out there as long as I could. And then when I went back to the house, I threw away all my hidden stuff. And even stuff I didn't know that was hidden, I threw it away because I had to go to work. But I'm telling you this story to say this. I physically took myself somewhere. Nobody took me. Nobody said, hey, you need to go over there. Matter of fact, people were just watching. Hey, maybe he'll figure it out. No, I don't think so. I think I need help. I think I'm going to go get help. And if that doesn't work, I'm going to try something else. And if that doesn't work, no, I'm not doing this for the rest of my life. Absolutely not. So that was one of my first attempts at it, late 80s, early 90s. You got to remember, I didn't stop until 2005. So from 1982, 83 till then. So I balanced that out. I say, okay, how many years have I've been doing the right thing, not listen up, as opposed to doing the wrong thing? Well, I evened it out now. You know, I got a leg to stand on, I can say, because a lot of times people don't understand, man, when you're in that state for that many years, people don't believe you. People don't care about what you say. You can give them certificates, degrees. No, nobody don't care about that. What is your behavior? That's all they're watching. No, we're going to watch. Let's see what his behavior is. Nobody cares about that. Nobody cares. Bring it on. Oh, I'm cured. This is like, no. And so over a period of time, this is why I tell you this, 20 years, it'll be 21 years, I've built up a certain amount of trust, a certain amount of things. People are like, oh no, he's been like that for a long time. I doubt if he did that. Or before it was, oh, yeah, he probably did do that. Different now. That's why I say that. That's why I say I'm balanced, because I've balanced that out to about right here. And moving forward, it would be this, doing the right thing. This would be a long distant memory. I still will reference it and refer to it because that's how you move forward and you propel. But I wanted to tell you that my first story back then of actually getting some help, and that little situation got me a little further. I didn't get fired. I didn't do this. It got me to where I needed to be, because not long after that I had my first son. So Life Skills TTP, just sharing a little shared experience with you. I appreciate all of you. Appreciate my subscribers, the new ones. I'm going to be doing some things, doing some more stuff, doing some stuff. And I appreciate you hanging out with me. Till next time.